Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Round 14 team review. Um, it wasn't a good week. It was a horrendous week. It's probably one of my worst. But as you see, I went top 25% for the score, and I went down 562 in rank. But the most disappointing, as you can see on the far right, I lost in my league, and I'm officially out of finals within the first week. Um, Yeah, just nothing went my way. Every time a stroke of luck came, it just went straight in the bin. Yeah, so I'll get into my team and I'll get into the league. Yeah, so um, yeah, I put Lloyd Vice, which definitely saved me. So yeah, he got 141. He's so reliable. He's definitely a starter for next year's team. He has to be. He's going to be a lot of money, but at the end of the day, it's worth it if he's getting 120s every week, 120 plus every week. Um, this is the one that cost me. So I didn't tell you my trades last week. So um, I think I did two downgrades, and I did McPherson, Mackay, and Draper down to Williams, BJ Williams in the ruck, uh, Ryan and Riccardi. Um, yeah, so this has been happening all year with me. I do these there's the 50-50 decisions. So as rather I went Ryan in the defense with 25, I went Boak in the midfield with 130. And I decided as I said last week, I'm a big fan of Boak in terms of his scoring. I've been on him the whole year. I wanted him since the start, since he was going off. But I said my logic behind Ryan was he went off a 160 or 140. He hasn't got under 100 since round four. I feel like it's really important to get that big defender, and also because I'm in elimination finals, I should just go all out. I should just go for it. I should spend the 600k because at the end of the day, if I can't um, later down the line, yeah. So I feel like I just wanted to get past this round because I was in the same spot last year. But I wasn't as good, I guess you could say. My rank was terrible last year. It was my second year, and I was still getting used to it. So yeah, I wanted to improve on that, but unfortunately, luck just wasn't on my side this week. Yeah, so Ryan, he was on 42 points a quarter time, and just didn't follow up on it. He did nothing for the second half. I think he got -9 for the second quarter, did nothing, and then got injured somewhere through the third, and then played the first few minutes of the fourth and was off for the rest of the game. And yeah, so it was really disappointing. It was just another 50-50 decision that cost me because it was running him or Boak. Boak got 111, so I definitely lost that trade. Yeah, I had Laird as captain and Rivers as the VC. Rivers really surprised me. I didn't expect him to get such a high score. I didn't expect him to play. Good thing he did because he definitely helped. I don't think he was in my best 18 anyway. Um, so yeah. Stewart, yeah, he did well. I think he was on like 100 at three-quarter time, so he kind of flopped in the end, but yeah, I'm not sure. Ridley had a really good first half, but Essendon dominated the second half. Because Hawthorn dominated first half, so Ridley was getting a lot of the ball as it was in the defence. And then Essendon dominated the second half, so Ridley it barely went to the defence. Um, so yeah, he's scoring got hindered because of that. Yeah, Tockety, I was really happy because everyone was trading him out, including the person I played, Rob, trading him out. So I was really happy. He got me back in the game. Yeah, but he came out of nowhere. He had a really bad first quarter. He was on like 10 points a quarter time, and by the time I knew it, he was on 50 at half time, and then 80 at three-quarter time, and then just had a great fourth quarter as well. So the defense, um, other than Ryan, I would say was fine. Yeah, McRae, 96. Yeah, I don't know what he honestly did. I think he just had crap efficiency that cost his score. Bontempelli, yeah, he did really well. Not the best player. I think he only got 16 disposals, a few marks. But he got the 10 tackles and a goal, which really lifted his score, which would have given him about 50, 60 of those points. So yeah, Whitfield was was insane. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention to Whitfield because I was so focused on Fife, Brayshaw, Ryan, um, and Kelly. I was so focused on other players that like were uniques, so I didn't even acknowledge it. But yeah, he. I'm not sure. I didn't really watch the game. I didn't really pay attention to it in terms of the game itself. But yeah, I guess Whitfield just. I think he had 30 plus disposals, something like that. But yeah, he just went off. 5 second score, second score under 100 in the past 2 weeks. Um, the ball came back in this week, which obviously put the tag on 5. So 87 isn't terrible, but hopefully he can bounce back this week against who's he playing Richmond. Yeah, he should do well. Yeah, Brayshaw, surprising. He was on 0 at quarter time, so I was really scared. He was on 0 quarter time, but he just bounced back and just kept on going. He also had a shit fourth quarter. Um, I mean, he still got 115. I can't complain. But yeah, Cripps. Yeah, he was on 65 at half time and then got injured, and it was just on and off, and it just did nothing. Like, I mean, that was the same with the Carlton itself. Second half, first half was good, second half did nothing. Mitch Duncan. This one really hurt. This was his lowest score of the year, if you take away his injury. Yeah, he was not a bad first quarter. He was on like 20, and then half time he was on like 40, and three quarter time he was on 29. Like I don't know what happened, but yeah, his efficiency. Every time he got the ball, he turned it over. Thank God he kicked the goal and just had a god last quarter to save his score to a I guess what's in there? It's 29 to 80 in one quarter, so I can't complain for that quarter, but yeah, it really cost me this week. Week 68, yeah, he was I guess my worst in my best 18, I think. So yeah, he did well. Um, Grundy, yeah, back to his best, I guess. I had him as captain. So good thing Lloyd did well because obviously he got more points. Yeah, Grundy did well. I mean, it was Grundy going in his pin there. Honestly, I would have expected a bigger score. Um, yeah, obviously I have Riley O'Brien, so he didn't play. So I had to fill BJ Williams, which obviously wasn't in my best 18. He flopped. Hopefully he can just keep his spot for the fact that Grundy has the bye in 2 weeks' time, not this week, the next week. So, hmm, sorry. The forward line, yeah, Petrarca, he did well. 15 disposals, 4 goals. I feel like he should have done more, like 4 goals. He played. I'm assuming. I'm guessing that means he played more of a forward role this week, which is a bit concerning. But I mean, he kicked the 4 goals, which really helped his score. Dusty, yeah, he had an average game, just under the 100 mark, but oh well, it is what it is. Greenwood, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm happy with Greenwood's score. It's just he was on 46 a quarter time, and it was on 55 by half time, so it was a bit of a disappointment. Then, yeah, I didn't really pay attention because, yeah, again with the leagues, because the last game I was behind by 30 points, and so it was 30 points, and here Goldstein versus Greenwood, and Goldstein got 92. So I was really close to winning. So yeah, Bailey Smith wasn't even my best 18, I don't think. No, he was. No, he was. Yeah, he just had a crap game. Simpkin had a crap game as well. I thought he would do a lot better. I think he had a good first quarter. Now this is what cost me. Yeah. So I took closest 57. I thought it was safe. I didn't expect Riccardi to get another big score like he did last week because rookies this year haven't been dependent. They get 80. You think, oh yeah, he's got it now, and then he turns into he gets a 30. Prime example, Mosquito this week got about 30, 40 points, I think. So was a bit disappointing if you chose him over Riccardi. Yeah, so close score 57, and I went, doing. I'll play it safe. And literally, I think the game started at 4:35. At 4:34, I realized I was like, oh shit, I got to put closest points on. And yeah, at first it was looking good. I think half time was only 20 something, so I was like, oh, that's perfect. And then he came out and took another 6 marks and 4 goals, and yeah, because my opponent had Riccardi on field, so I was like, I'll go close because if he flops, that's gonna be brilliant. He would have been the best 18, which would be fantastic. But yeah, it ultimately cost me because he went off, and yeah, close wasn't even my best 18. So after all that, it absolutely flopped. So yeah, so that's what cost me. Um, yeah, so I'll get into the league game. So if we get into my no, I should go into game. As you can see, this is the bracket. As you see, I lost by 7 points. Theo lost to Peterson. That's the bracket. I'm out for the year, so I guess I know I'll just focus on rank. Yeah, going to game day. Yeah, it was really annoying. Yep, no match up. You're funny, aren't you? Is it even working? It's not even working. Is it not even letting me see? What is this round 4? I'm confused. What's happening? Why is it not letting me see? Yeah, that's the theory. Yeah, no, go round 14. Here we go. Finally. Apologies. Yeah, so this is the way. As you can see, yeah, his team just got really good scores, and mine kind of flopped. So yeah, he had Mitchell, Shield, Shepherds, and Mills. You got both. Torino was really frustrating because he got 260s in last week, and he pulls up this classic. Man, did shit, which was helping. Yeah, Duncan Smith cost me. Yeah, Wicks was my lowest. I had 5 in my team, obviously. These, as you can see, the players that missed out was um, Williams, Close. I didn't put an emergency on Riccardi because that's the closest points. Luke Ryan and Rivers. So yeah, after spending 600k on defender, he wasn't even involved. Yeah, he had Williams as well. He had Smith, who was on my field. He had Close as well. Yeah, he had Kelly, who got knocked out, but he had a really good first half to at least get a decent score, 74. Oh, he beat Ryan. Yeah, so obviously, as you can see, it was Greenwood versus Goldstein last match, and yeah, hey, Gold Coast kept Greenwood off for the last 5 minutes of the match, and Goldstein, I don't know what he was doing. I'm a Melbourne City supporter, so I was watching the grand final, which obviously didn't go our way, which wasn't good. Yeah, wasn't the best night for me. It was a really shit night to be honest. Um, anyway, yeah. So what I heard, Greenwell was off. I was literally on fan footy, and it was 110 to 79. So right now I was in front by 1 point, and then out of nowhere, Goldstein got plus 14, and Greenwood went off. He went to 114 and Greenwood went up, and then Goldstein just got plus 14. I have no idea what he did. He must have got goals or something. But yeah, as soon as that happened, yeah, it was over. But yeah, so yeah, there was so many little things. But yeah, if I took Riccardi, but yeah, it's just last year was expected to get knocked out first round. I was fighting for finals last year, but this year was um yeah, it was calamitous considering because as you can see, I dropped down to third this week. Um, but yeah, Peter Theo was going to be on top of me. They should. The fact that I was on top of Peter, but yeah, being third in most points, ahead of fourth by 500, not 500. What am I on about? By 230 something points. Um, yeah, to be 600 points in front of the person I lost to in finals. Um, yeah, it's really frustrating and disappointing to end the year. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I guess we move. We look on. Hopefully next year will be better. But yeah, I guess now into my trades. Yeah, to be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to do trades this week because I want to keep the week due to yeah. So if I do my substitutions for who's playing, hopefully yeah, Bytel didn't play, which sucks because I wanted to trade him out this week, but I still can, but he won't make any money. Rivers on for Stewart. Riccardi for one of them. O'Brien for BJ. If it works. Yeah, so obviously there's not many matches this week. There's only 6 matches, which means it's going to be a dead week of footy. Obviously my team Richmond's playing, so that's good. Yeah, I think I have 19, which means I can field a team. Yes, if I'll do vice captain, so I'll go probably with vice Lloyd, captain Neil, but I'm not sure on Neil because he's playing Collingwood and Greenwood is playing. Honestly, I might go Whitfield, but yeah, I think vice Lloyd and then captain anybody. Lloyd's reliable. I did it last week and it worked out, so I think Ryan's not playing this week. From what Theo said from SuperCoach Roy, yeah, he said Ryan might not be playing this week. So yeah, I've got him in. He's going to 6-7 and then the donut. So it's clear to see that Ryan wasn't the best option to go with. So I'm probably going to triple downgrade this week. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I care about rank, but I don't. I cared more about leagues. I don't know. Close isn't playing, so he'll have to go. I think I have 4 trades left. I might have to do triple downgrade and then use my last trade to upgrade. Probably Bytel because yeah, I don't know. And then what do I do from here? I don't know rookies this week. Like a Riccardi. That's what I mean. I'm thinking I might just do a double downgrade and then wait for Riccardi to go up more. And then do a simple downgrade from him. Yeah. Probably do Whitfield back in my forward line. Because then I have a full forward line. No, I won't. Yeah, I'll probably get Dow. And then I don't know who else is there. And then I'll probably... Is there a defender? I do this and then just get Conroy. Well, I don't know if he's going to play, but yeah, so I got 229k, and then and probably the week after, I'll probably do Rivers down. I could just do Rivers down this week. Let me just do Rivers down this week. Yeah, Rivers down, just go Corey Lyons. And then next week will be weeks to Boak, hopefully. Actually, if that's the case, I might as well get more money. I don't know, but then I don't have anyone playing. Dow. Yeah, I think I'll just complete this for now. I don't even know if Dow and BJ's could keep their spots. I don't know. Yeah. So then do Whitfield on. So I almost have a full team. I only have 2 players out. 3. So I have 19. Yeah, so that's it. I would say this is definitely a disappointing week for me. I really wanted to at least get through the first round. I would have been happy with that. I would have been playing Theo, who I peed a couple weeks ago, so it would have been a bit of a there would have been a chance there, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'll see you. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. I'll see you guys all, I guess, next week for the other review.